Right.
Let's do this!
We interrupt this program to bring you.
Frank.
Welcome back to Strong Midcard Podcast, right here on the Strong Midcard channel. So, lots and lots and lots and lots and lots and lots to talk about. Roger, I'm giving you the floor. What do you want to talk about first?
Bray Wyatt.
Okay,
So,
let's fucking talk about
well,
Bray
it doesn't
Wyatt.
matter because apparently they want to can the whole thing already.
So the initial thing, what do you guys think? Did you like it? Did you not like it?
Okay, at first I was like,
How many times did you have to watch it?
like 4 times.
Okay.
And then it kind of grew on me. I'm like, cult leader, children cult leader gimmick. Okay, I kind of dig it.
Okay.
Yes, it kind of grew on me, and I was excited to see more. Well, let's get your thoughts first. And then
I didn't like it whatsoever.
at all? Yeah.
At all. I thought it was dumb.
Okay.
I thought here's the reason why I thought it was dumb. Not because it wasn't creative, not because it wasn't funny in some ways or creepy or morbid. It was all that stuff. But the reason I didn't like it is because it's not going to go anywhere. You can't do that.
Yeah, it is a WWE.
Exactly. They got first of all, when they get excited, like they do something, they stumble into something that people are like, and they're like, oh,
What do we do?
they get all overexcited and they fuck it up. That's one. Number two, the stockholders or whatever.
They don't like it.
Yeah, and the Fox is not gonna like it, and all that's not gonna like it. The whole children thing,
It's dead in the water.
yeah. So that's another reason. And number three, Bray Wyatt just has the stench of loser. To me, it's all leading for him to be Bray Wyatt again.
Jobber.
The cult leader.
The cult leader.
Yeah, he's that guy's coming back. There's no way he's not. That's the way I read it.
But that character's going nowhere.
Yeah,
But the thing is, they can make it go somewhere, but they don't pull the trigger.
They don't know what to do with him.
here's the thing. Bray Wyatt, okay, for all his weirdness, whatever, his whole presentation was still a pro wrestler. This, a dude wearing a sweater and khakis and stuff, this is going to work in the ring? How is this going to work in the ring? Is what I'm trying to find out. You know what I mean? Like, you see Baron Corbin, he looks ridiculous wearing his fucking office clothes to wrestle still. So it's like, I don't know. When people wear like that kind of dress stuff.
Well, we don't know that. We don't know if that's his ring gear.
Okay, but all right. But I'm just saying, I don't know. I just don't see anything good coming out of this, honestly.
Okay, there's many avenues they can take here,
Uh-huh.
obviously. But yeah, like you said, I don't trust creative enough to actually be smart with this at all. They're going to get cold feet. I mean, it's already done.
And they're going to back out.
They're going to back out eventually. So, I mean, it's a good. It got people talking.
Yes,
It
that
got
it did.
people interested.
Yep.
It's an interesting angle, but it's WWE. It's not going to go anywhere.
The original Bray Wyatt was very interesting. It got everybody hyped.
Yeah.
And they still
They
still
somehow
flubbed
fucked
it.
up. Yeah.
many times over.
He was that one WrestleMania where he wrestled Cena.
He should have won.
Beating Cena would have catapulted him.
Hell,
but-
even beating the Undertaker would have helped him.
Yeah, beating the other
They
Cena.
should have just made him the new Undertaker.
Yeah, it was all on the table to make him the new Taker.
Yeah.
This unstoppable guy. He beat Cena at Mania. He beat Taker at Mania.
Yeah.
That's legit. Like,
For all the talks, and I can't stand the Undertaker. I haven't liked the Undertaker in a long time. I just think you need to go, buddy. Like, I think he's part of the reason why they couldn't go on Bray, because they did want him to probably be all this stuff, but Taker's like, no, that's my thing.
I gotta give it to Lesnar.
For a guy who's supposed to be about the business and shit, he seems kind of small and petty and stuff.
Maybe he doesn't like Bray.
Maybe he doesn't like Bray. He didn't like DDP, and that could have been a great fucking storyline, and he fucking buried that motherfucker too.
He's got a lot of pull. It's Taker.
Yeah.
So-
And he's got a lot of pull for a guy who shows up once a fucking year. Go away.
He's earned it, I think.
Nah, fuck him.
Okay.
Sorry.
The way-
That's my Taker rant. I'm not a fan of his.
Okay, so
I've just never been.
okay, but like let's say you're the guy that writes the storyline.
Okay.
How would you write Bray?
Now? Like if somebody just threw me in there now and goes, fix this or
Fix
do
this shit.
something.
Yes, if someone says
Do something
"Fix
with this. Do something with this, big mouth.
and they go like no, and they go no matter what You have free range.
Okay.
We will not jump in and screw it over.
And they have to give me time.
They have to give you time.
They have to give me time, number one. Number two, I would push this the way he's doing now,
Okay.
but every now and again, he slips
He goes back to that break.
into a little bit of old Bray. To me, I would go with the whole old Bray comes back.
Mm-hmm.
But when he comes back, he has to be a fucking monster. An animal.
He's fighting with himself.
Yeah, like he has to recruit people. So I think a lot of people are throwing Nikki Cross and EY in there, and I would get his brother. Honestly, what the fuck's his brother doing?
Bo's not doing anything.
Yeah, get Bo. Just you need to build up his stable, but if indeed he is gonna have followers, but like stables in WWE don't have a good lifespan. But if this is me building it, I would definitely go that route. Like where either they're trying to pull him back into that side,
Mhm.
or he himself, like he's having an inner battle, inner turmoil.
Just him and Bo together playing those type of characters.
Mhm.
Bo could like
Bo could be like his sidekick.
psychic to that.
Yeah.
And he's constantly trying to keep Brain in this.
But they're like, it's weird because that can all work in vignettes and like live promos and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But how is that gonna work in the ring? That's what I was thinking. Is like, it's still gonna be Bray Wyatt doing Bray Wyatt moves. You know what I mean?
Nothing
Like
changes,
it's gonna be weird. Like that's the weird thing about wrestling. If you're writing episodic stuff, it's different. Which is what I think they screw up because they get writers who write episodic stories.
They don't think about the
They don't think, and this is which is why the in-rings,
storytelling.
which is why they have the same match every week
Mm-hmm.
because they don't think about the match itself.
That is the thing where yeah, like you said, they are hiring people that write soap operas and whatnot
Mm-hmm.
that have no idea what goes on in the ring because there's a story that to be told in the ring, and I understand they have agents that help with in ring creativity,
Mhm.
but at the same time trying to mesh those two worlds together doesn't really work.
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying through vignettes and that kind of stuff. Like maybe the way that they did the Broken Hardy stuff, like shot on digital, kind of everything looks cinematic.
Okay,
Like if they do that, where all his matches or all his fights are brawls
like outside
of
of
the ring or something like that, where every now and again he shows up, like it becomes
Just
a
a
big
kind of
deal.
promo,
It
yeah.
becould a big deal. Like Bray Wyatt's gonna be on Raw next week. Oh my god! Like
I would love that. Yeah,
yeah, you have to. It has to have time. It has to. Like you can't.
you need
You,
the slow
you
burn.
can't fuck up a week.
You need the slow burn, but they won't go with the slow burn because
Yeah.
as soon as it catches fire, people they're like, oh, throw everything into and then fuck it up.
And exactly, bury it. It's over.
So
What do you
it's a
think, Dan?
shame. I mean,
Because let's say if I had free range,
Mhm.
I would do like like you're saying a slow burn, and be like, okay, it's children's playtime, yay! What, little Timmy's not baptized? We got to do that. But but the things like you show Bray Wyatt like in a fucking full blown like preacher costume, baptizing this child in blood, and he's
Oh,
like,
fuck.
"Oh, we got little Johnny, little Timothy,"
it was the '90s, yeah.
and we just take it to the extreme.
Yeah.
But every time he wrestles, it would only be at
Squash.
pay-per-views,
on location.
on location, or whatever.
Mhm.
But don't have him on TV every week.
Yeah.
Show him every 2 weeks. But every time when you see him, like you see like a little children, like
Yeah.
first time you see him with kids, it's like 3 or 4 kids.
So
Second time,
his segment.
6.
So his segment is a show within the show, pretty much.
Yeah.
If they do it that way, it could probably possibly work.
But
The same way that the Hardy thing worked when it wasn't supposed to work, when we were laughing at it, thinking it was stupid.
yeah.
A month later, we were like, "Hey, did you see this week's episode of Deletion or whatever the fuck?" You know?
But what could work was he gets his followers, right?
Mhm.
His the kids, as he would call them. So, the guy he's fighting at a pay-per-view shows up at the ring first. Lights go off. 4 or 5 of his minions beat the living shit out of the guy.
Mhm.
Then he comes in, ring the bell, just pins him, and that's all you do.
Yeah. Or like he just slaughters them.
Yeah, or he just comes in and just destroys.
So I'm thinking maybe his followers are gonna be called the Fireflies. And
Or
those,
the Fireflies. Yeah,
those are gonna be. I think they're gonna nix the whole kids thing.
yeah, and
It's
just
gonna be like actual talent,
Mhm.
and he's gonna use them as whatever his Fireflies.
His Fireflies.
Yeah. So that's what I'm thinking. That's if they still go through with it. So we'll see.
Anyway.
Anyway.
Good idea.
Yeah.
No.
All right. So what else is going on?
The Viking
Ugh.
guys, man, peoples.
Eesh.
So
Mm.
the funniest thing happened last week or 2 weeks ago. The War Raiders debuted on Raw, except they were called the Viking Experience.
And Jesus Christ, the internet had a field.
And the
How do
internet,
they not know? How do they not know?
the internet had a fucking hated
How
it.
do they not know that? Like, who thought this was a good? How? They're supposed to be like. See, this is when people like give me shit about how tough I am on WWE. They're supposed to be top of the line. We got the best writers, we got the best talent, all this shit. And you do stupid mistakes like that. So every time they do something that's decent, everybody goes, "See, it's genius." Like, no, it's okay. Let's see what happens next week if you still like it. And like, you guys are too overcritical. I was like, well, I spent my whole life with this guy telling me that this is the best thing on TV going in this industry. And then
this happened.
something stupid like, okay, you have the internet, which is not, you can't slip.
Oh, you
You
cannot.
can't do something stupid like this. This was dumb, and you deserve everything you fucking got. So there you go. That's my take on it.
So they changed it to the Viking Raider.
Two NFL teams put together.
What are they called? Oh, the Viking Raiders.
Viking Raiders.
Teams.
The Minnesota Oaklands.
Nice.
Yeah.
But their finishers called the Viking Experience.
Okay, that makes sense.
Okay. So now apparently they're gonna go through another name change.
Now what?
There was a survey.
Mhm.
I forgot the names, but yeah, I don't think they're too keen on the Viking Raiders.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see. We'll see what they're called next week. Someone had a great fucking suggestion. The Sons of Odin.
Okay,
Oh, that's a good one.
That's
Still-
a great fucking name.
it is. So either a good name for a band or a good name for a wrestling
Yeah,
tag
Sons
team.
of Odin. Fuck, dude.
That's gonna be the name. Wait, Pat and Penny.
Can't
No,
use the WWE.
it's just now they have this stigma as, hey, remember when they messed up their name like 8 times, and that's the sad part. And these guys are so talented.
Dude,
And-
and there was people in the comments saying like, it's just a name, and it won't ruin their character. Bullshit, dude.
Come on,
It's all in the name.
it's all in the name. Like everybody's like, oh, mankind. Was it fucking
Foley.
Mick Foley came to the defense and said, remember I came as mankind and blah blah blah. Mankind was a completely different character.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Like we knew you were Cactus Jack, but this was somebody else that you were portraying there
Yeah.
now. And we're like, all right, let's see. He came out crazy. You were an interesting character. Not everybody. I remember this. Not everybody hated you then. Everybody's like, oh man, have you seen Cactus Jack now? He's fucking crazy. His
Yeah,
name's
fucking
Mankind
Bill
now.
Love.
Yeah. Like it's different than we already know you were War Machine. We already knew you were the War Raiders, which is like, okay, that's kind of
Yeah,
lame, but okay.
alright. We-
And then now you're the Viking Experience with 2 different names for you guys. I understand people trying to take like stand up for them. It has nothing to do with them. They didn't choose their own name.
No.
It has everything to do with your shitty creative, which is every week, doing something like this, and then they go back, and then Corey Graves get on there and talk shit on the Marks because you care too much, because you
yeah,
like the product, and how dare you?
These paying customers.
Yeah,
Sheesh.
with your stupid opinions.
These people that oh, my paycheck.
Yeah,
All thanks to these fans.
and then not only that, they changed their style.
The Viking.
Yeah, now they're just grunty, yelly guys.
Are they heels?
I don't know, but they're just like yelling, grunty, throw you into the corner and splash you. Like, they're not doing all the cool stuff that they did before.
Yeah, in NXT they were more diverse.
Yeah, this is, it's just that you've seen this before. The formula's been there before.
Yeah.
Like, it's disappointment ahead.
It's gonna go downhill.
Outlook's not so good. Look what happened to fucking AOP.
Where the fuck are they?
Yeah.
Someone's
they were-
hurt, I think.
They were so
No, yeah,
solid.
they were
solid.
fucking monsters, dude. And then
or what are the other guys called? The two fucking those two big guys from NXT that were like ominous, and I forgot their name.
Ascension.
Ascension, yeah.
Oh fuck! And any tag team from the NXT.
Vince doesn't like tag teams.
This isn't like NXT,
Yeah,
pretty much. So, what else is going on?
Luke Harper.
Ooh. So he was out for 6 months,
Yeah.
and they said that they froze the contract, and so they're throwing another 6 months on top of whatever's left. So he's not out until sometime next year. So does that mean he's gonna be riding the pine for a year?
Poor
I mean, he's
guy.
still getting paid.
Okay, so what I think's gonna happen? He's gonna they're
He's gonna get
they're
ripped.
very petty.
He's gonna get ripped.
They're very petty here, so he's gonna be a jobber for the
Yeah.
whole year.
Oh, but imagine he comes back looking like Rob Jean Rick Rude.
They're
And
gonna,
everyone just goes like, "Ooh."
they're gonna give him a
Look at this
really
guy.
like the garbage man.
Mm.
They're gonna, the garbage man character, and he's gonna job to everyone.
Here's the thing. You're not gonna. There was never plans to make him
Anything.
anything other than what he was. Why not let him go?
It's a petty thing.
Right? That's all it is. It's just being an asshole. That's all it
That
is. And you're supposed to believe that they don't consider like, okay, here's the part where everybody gets mad. They're not. Everybody's has this notion that WWE doesn't see AEW as competition.
Bullshit.
But they've been doing moves lately that completely shows them that they're fucking not scared shitless, but probably like, oh fuck, like
These guys,
yeah, this is happening. And like McMahon's going up against an actual billionaire. I think he probably has more money than him.
yeah,
They could probably buy his pissant company
yeah,
and then fire Vince McMahon.
What?
So
yeah. The cons, they dwarf Vince in money here.
yeah,
so
so
I think he knows that.
yeah,
I think he knows
a
that.
lot of resources. Not only that, but here's the thing about WWE is that they're supposed to be story driven, right? With the matches and all that kind of secondary. So the fact that the like they did the quarterlies or the whatever the numbers and their shit has gone down tremendously
Okay.
for revenue, for merchandise, for viewership. Everything's gone down,
Yeah.
and people are trying to figure out why. And to me, I'm just like, they're not giving people what they want to see. They have all the talent in the world, but everybody that grew up that's like around our age and a little bit younger,
We're checking out.
it's not only that, but we want good matches, and they hardly ever give you good matches. This is where like AEW can swoop in because they're getting a bunch of young guys that can put on good matches, and the way they're writing everything out, it seems like they're going to be more of a sports oriented kind of that feel, like your wins and your losses matter, where where you lie as far as your record goes. So pretty much the match is what's gonna plus the matches. So it's gonna like, if you're into that, which is a lot of people, it's something different. Then they're gonna lose a lot of crowd for people. It's like, you know what, these guys put more into their matches, and then probably more free range as far as creative goes, like with their characters and that kind of stuff. Because like WWF, they're a publicly traded company. They can't do certain things anymore.
True.
They kind of put themselves in a corner. Like I think it's just that they're so story driven, but they can't give you, for some reason they won't give you that great story. And every time when they get a good story, they either put the brakes on, or they just kind of give you like a version that's not gonna last very long.
Yeah.
So
Like, look at the Roman thing again. He's taking on the Authority again.
again,
Hack again.
you just got this guy back, and everybody was on his side, and you're slowly turning everybody against them again.
Can we boo him now? I mean,
It's okay to boo
is it
again.
okay to boo him now?
Not yet.
All right.
Not yet.
Well, what's happening? There's this is what I think is gonna happen.
All right.
It's Money in the Bank. He's gonna beat Elias, and there's gonna be an open spot for the Money in the Bank.
Mm-hmm.
And guess who's gonna insert himself?
Darn it. Nah.
There's
So
gonna be a
what?
stipulation.
Okay.
Shane's gonna put a stipulation. I bet you anything. Winner of this match gets into the Money in the Bank.
And then what? Kevin Owens wins by cheating, and then he,
He loses it to Roman.
or maybe Kevin Owens beats the shit out of Kofi. Kofi still manages to win somehow, and then Kofi, because I think,
Because I don't think they'll put Roman against Kofi.
yeah, no, that'd just be too. They don't want to step on that one
Because Kevin Owens an easier transitional
because
champ
he's a heel.
because he's a heel.
He's a heel.
So they'll have the sympathy of Kofi getting beat down, whatever,
Mm.
and then they'll have and then in their minds, oh, okay, Roman is going to be the knight here
Yeah.
in shining armor.
It seems like they're turning SmackDown into Raw,
It feels like Raw,
right?
And I hate
They're
that.
starting to change it around to like, here's Elias. Here goes the thing where he does the thing where he disses the city, and then he sings a shitty song, and somebody attacks him, and then here's Roman.
The 50-50 booking.
Yeah, here's Roman where he fights the Authority, and then Kevin Owens turning on his friends again.
it feels like Raw.
It feels like Raw. So
God damn it.
yeah.
No wonder Road Dogg quit.
No wonder Dean Malenko quit today.
Dean Malenko's gone.
Yeah.
God.
What is going on?
God, I love Malenko.
So
All right. So
there's a lot of movement in backstage. I think it's pissing a lot of people off.
all right. So Double or Nothing right around the corner.
One more point about
Okay.
the point you were making about how there's a shift where New Japan is kind of coming in, taking that audience.
Mhm.
'Cause you know what we saw at G1?
Yeah.
That arena was packed, dude.
Yeah.
And ROH almost ruined that shit, but but New Japan just brought it back home and reminded us why we love wrestling.
Yeah. Well, here's another thing to go on that. The whole Enzo and Big Cass thing.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, they're talking about like, well, we'll get you guys the cash, we'll get you guys the money and all this shit.
Enzo and Cass are not what they think they are.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, they're not.
Their buzz was all from NXT and then got taken away slowly. I don't think they realized that, like, okay, that first night that they had on Raw, they never topped that. Ever.
No.
They never. That was it. And I mean, we were watching that and we were pretty hyped. We're like, all right, this could make for some good promos and good, you know.
That was after
And-
Mania crowd too. Though,
Yeah. So, but I mean, everybody was excited because there's new things happening.
so. Okay.
And then nothing happened from there. Everything just kind of went downward, and they both kind of self imploded themselves out of that company.
Literally.
And now they're saying like, oh, ROH, we can be your money and this and that, and it's just like, Tama Tonga said it best. He's like, the reason you're not here is because you're a fucking cancer in the locker room, and we don't want
We
that
don't want
shit.
that shit. Yeah.
It's like, damn, dude, like just straight out said, Tama Tonga's a
Tama
fucking
Tonga is
gangster.
like
I don't
hands
give
down one of the best, dude.
I don't give a fuck what anybody says. He's the leader of Bullet Club. Because
Yeah.
I didn't see Jay White saying that shit. I saw Tama Tonga constantly,
All that shit.
constantly talking shit. And to me, he's the real leader of fucking Bullet Club, and he should have been.
I would love to see Enzo try to be like, "What'd you say?" He's like, "Oh, let me get into your face, little man."
Yeah,
You know who my father is? Fucking Haku, man.
like he. Here's the thing I don't get about Enzo and Cass talking shit. Like, okay, Cass is a big dude. That's different.
That's
But Enzo talking shit, and the guys he chose to talk shit on are God and fucking the
The
what is it?
Briscoes.
The Briscoes.
and he got it like diced in both. of them.
God and the Briscoes. Really? Even calling out one of those tag teams is fucking. Why
Fuck
would
is
you
wrong
do
with
that?
you?
Like, these two guys have a great program just with themselves, and then you're over here trying to cut into it. Like, hold on, little man. Let's beat the shit out of these guys first, and then me and you will take care of business on each other.
Let's take care of these nobodies.
Yeah.
over here.
Come on, man. Like, okay, your buzz is dying. The Survivor Series buzz was stupid. The whole him sneaking in there.
Yeah.
The ROH thing, it's like, it just angered people.
That was the dumbest shit I've ever
It just
seen.
angered people, and it's just like, ROH is not known for that, and then that whole show is like, we're trying to be sports entertainment. Why? We understand you lost a lot of people, but the reason people love ROH is because of the fucking wrestling, which is why, like, AEW is getting all this buzz, because they told you, yeah, we're going to give these guys a little bit of free range in their characters, but in the ring is where it's going to count.
And they're piggybacking off of New Japan. It's
And they
not the
should
other
be.
way around.
Yeah. So, why not? Like, bring those styles in. If you give, it's, I understand it's a business and it's hard and there's things that you have to, look out for and all that stuff when you're handlings. But on the surface, it looks pretty easy. Listen to the crowd. What do they want? Give them that. Right? It's like if you get too behind a certain motto, it could take over and it could just cost you. I mean, look at Vince McMahon. He's so stuck on this whole, well, Hulk Hogan was my star. The Rock was my star.
Cena.
Steve Austin. Those are my stars. I can't make a star out of Finn Balor. This is just like, you're refusing to change. Because even in the 90s, he changed. And I don't think he realizes that. He went from announcer to the biggest heel in the fucking place. And I don't know, man. Like, I just think it's like anybody else. I just think he really needs to take a step back.
It went to his head. The whole Steve Austin era thing.
It's as I've said it from the first time we did the fucking podcast. It's ego.
It's
The ego on that side, and the WWE, the ego is what's fucking
fucking out.
fucking him up. Like the whole Ronda's a star. She's gonna take us anywhere, and everybody's like, oh, that's cool. She's in there. Oh, she even says she wants to earn it. That's pretty cool. So we'll see her, wrestle for a little while before.
Champ.
Oh, she's a champion. Oh, she's making everybody look like a champ.
Undefeated.
Anyways, where's
Okay.
Becky? Oh, Becky's on the other show. Shit. Like, okay, she's gonna come out and do her weird flubbing 100 miles an hour fucking promos.
yeah.
You know what? And wrestling isn't real. Like, shut the fuck up,
Oh,
bitch.
Ronda?
Go leave already. Yeah.
Rana, like
Yeah.
talking to the mic,
Yeah.
like she's screaming at the mic.
Like, just leave, please. There's another blonde. Charlotte. There's another blonde.
Jesus.
Yeah.
We get it, Vince. You love Charlotte. Fuck.
Yeah, I get it. She's Ric Flair's kid. All right.
And I guess that's who's gonna take Becky's SmackDown belt, right?
Probably.
Yeah.
More than likely.
Becky's gonna end up on Raw.
Yeah. So, all right, do we still stay on WWE? All right, real short. Paige is gonna turn on Asuka and Kairi Sane, and they're gonna reform Absolution. That's just my call. That's what I'm predicting.
And I asked myself, why? Why?
No.
Well, they could hire the Allure.
Why you gotta bring it back to ROH,
God
man?
damn
I'm
it.
sorry. I'm
I'm
sorry.
that guy. I'm that guy.
That's 20 minutes of just
Jesus.
Stop.
Damn you, bully.
I apologize.
Ugh.
You work for ROH? All right.
Maybe.
So double or nothing right around the corner.
Oh, I cannot get here soon enough.
I'm expecting surprises. I'm actually, honestly, I'm really looking forward to number one, the
showing
Battle Royal.
To Pug showing up.
And oh, here we go. All right, Roger, go ahead.
I think
Say your yearly CM Punk is coming back prediction. That's right on cue.
Punk. Yeah, I don't know. This is kind of dicey.
Wait, I gave you a whole scenario last time. What was I saying?
You're saying that it's going to be somebody else.
Oh, I was saying he's gonna show up in that there's gonna be sightings of that mask that he was supposedly. Okay, let's talk about that.
Mhm.
That was supposedly CM Punk. You know, then that person's somebody like that is gonna show up
It's going to be
at
Floyd
the
pushing.
or somebody, a jobber or something. They're
Yeah.
gonna take the mask off and it's not gonna be him, and it's gonna troll the whole fucking crowd. That's what I think is gonna happen.
And I think that's a bad idea.
And then he really does show up. How about that?
If he really shows up, then that'd be a cool swerve.
All right,
If
fine.
they ROH this and it's somebody else, it's going to leave a sour fucking taste in people's mouth.
I'm really looking forward to the Hangman and Pac match.
Yeah, it should be great.
That's the one because I think that's gonna be Hangman's like
Coming out.
match. I don't think he's gonna win, but I think he's gonna put on like a match that nobody thought that he'd be able to do. So
You think they'll debut a belt?
No, I don't think
Too
so.
soon?
I'm too soon. I think this match is just built probably on Kenny versus Jericho on the back
And the
of that,
Okay.
and then maybe the Bucks
You
and
think that'll main event?
it should.
Jericho and Kenny?
But the Bucks versus the Lucha Brothers could have main event too, and I'd be happy. Actually, I'm happy with any of them.
Any match main event. Too.
Every match just looks interesting and it looks like it could be good, and the fact that there could be surprises and all this other stuff in line,
That's exciting.
yeah. So
Can't wait.
I'm definitely hyped about this.
So, are you guys excited about Cody versus
Oh shit, that's right.
Dustin?
I'm kind of am. I want to see how they're gonna work with each other.
Because it's like, because Dustin Rhodes is like, he's lean again. That guy could always move. So, so it should be pretty interesting to see them go at it.
How they go.
It's gonna be an emotional match. Of course.
I mean, the whole there's the buzz about people showing up and all that stuff. It's like
anything can happen.
anything can happen, and that's what you want.
That's what you want.
That's what you want in your wrestling. You want like what the fuck's gonna happen next, or who's gonna show up, and if indeed anybody does show up. So I mean, plus the librarian versus the librarian, which by the way, saw the librarian last night.
Mhm.
Pretty good. Peter Avalon's pretty good.
Yeah.
Him
nice.
and I don't want to mess up his name. I think it's Ray. It's Ray something, but the name of his tag team is I think it's P Ray, Pray or P Ray or something like that. P Ray, and pretty much they're male strippers.
Nice.
And so they come out and people were putting
Big
like
money.
dollars, and then they were, dude, that intro lasted for like 10 minutes. I was there with my girl, and I was like, I mean, she was having a great time. She was fucking loving it, and I was like, this is the longest.
That's
This is
fucking-
it. Okay,
That's
come on.
hilarious.
But it was fun. They know what they're doing. He's a good talent. He's character wise. I can see why they wanted him. So yeah. I went to a bar wrestling show last night. Saw Cage. Saw Joey Ryan. Hopefully Joey Ryan shows up at Double or Nothing.
Oh, let's hope.
Yeah. Saw Jordan Grace and Tessa Blanchard, and it was a good show, man. If you're in the SoCal area and you get a chance to go to a bar wrestling show, I say go, because I'm definitely want to go back. It was a fun time. It was a good time. It's what I haven't been to an indie wrestling show in such a long time, and that was fun. I remember why I used to like going to them, and it was fun. That's all I can say. Well worth the admission, and good crowd. Everybody was cool. Jordan Ryan was a nice guy. Moose, tall motherfucker, but very nice, very cool. Who else did I meet? I didn't meet Brian Cage, but he walked by me and I was intimidated.
Big guy.
Yeah. Jordan Grace walks by and she's even more stunning in real person. I'm just like,
My heart.
yeah.
Where you're like, thank you.
Yeah, good action, just fun, good stuff. Anyways, What else did we get to? What else we have? Is there any New Japan news? Anything else going on with
Haven't
it?
really-
They've been kind of silent since that
Kinda
G1
quiet,
show.
Yeah. Kinda
What's
quiet.
coming up? The tag team?
Super Juniors.
Oh, the Super Juniors.
Mhm.
Is the card out for that yet?
I gotta look it up because.
You think what's his name's coming back?
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And fuck the safety regulations. He's just gonna go out there
Gonna
and
go
try to break his
fucking
neck again.
murder it. He's probably gonna do it again.
Try to break his neck again. All right. Well, I don't know what's going on with New Japan. But...
ROH and they're doing the War of the Worlds.
Oh, they're doing another one, huh?
You
Man.
disappoint us, ROH.
A year ago, I was so hyped up about ROH.
What happened?
I don't know what happened. I feel like such an asshole now
the
because
G1 kind of.
they could do this, they could do that, they could bring this guy. If they bring this guy, and everything's gonna be great because ROH is all about wrestling. Nope. Bubba Ray, here
It's
you.
called a swerve,
Yeah.
bro.
Bubba Ray, you write the storylines. Bring in more of that WWE stuff.
Can I bring my wife?
My wife and her hot friend.
And our 40-year-old hot friend who weren't relevant since 05? Yeah, definitely.
Even though we got a pretty decent stable of women wrestlers.
we have a plethora of talented women here.
Nah, we need
Nah.
blondes. What is WWE doing? They're pushing blondes. Let's push
That's
blondes
right.
again. Let's do what worked in TNA 10 years ago.
Yeah,
Anyway.
it just gave me a taste of TNA. I'm like, oh.
Not early TNA.
Yeah, Jarrett's,
Mid TNA.
yeah, Jarrett's gonna come out next and
Shut up.
give himself
Don't put it up in the
give
universe.
himself a title shot.
Don't put it in the universe.
Yeah. So when is Marty leaving? And Flip.
Yeah,
Ooh.
Marty's pushing fucking Villain Enterprise shit.
Marty shows up at Double or Nothing.
Oh, that'd be awesome. Is this contract though?
They said it was through April. So May, I'm guessing.
Oh, I hope,
Should be
dude.
by then.
I
In
hope,
other
dude.
words, is what I'm trying
Marty,
to say.
they need Marty.
Yeah.
I don't care. Like they need Marty.
Yep. It's being the elite is weird without Marty. Even though he yells all the time
And sings.
and sings.
We love Marty.
We miss
The
you, Marty.
Marty party.
Come back. And Flip.
And Flip.
Yeah. Like I said before, why they don't just put all their fucking chips on Flip Gordon and all these other guys that they have. Like, I understand the Matt Taven. Push Matt Taven as your fucking main heel guy then. If he's been your guy since day one, like, he's your product, and now he's the champ, and he's got genuine heat, push that. Make him the guy, and then you got, guess what? You got to build a baby face.
Oh, he's wrestling PCO for the title in Canada. I want to see that match.
That'd be interesting. PCO throwing himself all over the fucking place, so...
Oh my god.
Yeah. So, I mean, he was, out of the whole fucking thing, he was probably, one of the, well, not all of the whole
He
brightest
stole
spot, but
most of it, dude.
he stole that fucking
Jesus.
show, man. That son of a bitch is crazy.
That powerbomb, dude.
Yeah.
Oh my god. But yeah.
Yeah, anyway, okay, we're getting off track here. We're just kind of
Rambling.
rambling. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching. Subscribe, like, and comment, and, keep it here for more wrestling crap. And thank you for coming along, and don't forget to follow the Twitter and the Instagrams, and subscribe and the like and the notification, and we'll catch you in the next episode of Strong Car Podcast. For everybody here, let's say
Thank
good
you.
night and good luck.
Nice hair comp. Nice faux hawk. Stylish man.